kid, it's the 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 kid. We're back in here, guys, for this beautiful Friday night Q&A where every week your boy HH, that's me, your boy Hanfop, answers your lovely, burning, footballing questions. So it's a Friday night. We're all chilled. I'm here with my Oreos, and we're here I'm here to answer your lovely, amazing questions. But before we do this, just a little different thing. I'm going to do previews. Just going to do previews of I think the two big picks of this weekend, and then we'll then get into your Q&As and so forth. So let's now start off first with Juventus against Napoli. I want to start off first with Juventus against Napoli. So this, I think, is the first major big game of the season. You know, this is the first major big game of the season. I think that this being a huge game, a massive game, a humongous game, you see, this is between Juve and Inter Milan. And I think this Juve-Napoli game used to be really massive and really big back in the days of Serie. And I say to myself that, how the hell did Napoli not win the Serie when Higuain actually used to know how to play football, when Higuain literally broke the goal scoring record, when I think he scored like 36 Gs, and I think that record ain't never going to be broken anytime soon. As I said, so he scored 36 Gs and he still couldn't win the Serie. So Napoli didn't do too well last season. They came seventh, but they did win the Coppa Italia, defeating your boys Juventus in that process. So coming into this game, I think the exciting thing for me, and I think the exciting thing for this game is Victor Horsemen, the big signing that Napoli made. And already, because I've watched both of Napoli's games, because look, I'm following Horsemen's season through the season because I just have to as my 9 German. And the thing about Horsemen is strikers. And people underestimate how strikers are important. I keep saying this and I'll say this again. Unless you are Spain, specifically Spain of 2012 or you're Barcelona, then you can play a false nine. If you're not those people, you have no right playing a false nine, because a false nine is a highly technical, highly complex formation to do, and you need the right players to play that. If you don't have those, you have to play a striker. And I think a striker, whether he scores or not, he just helps in the play. And even though Horsemen hasn't scored in both of these games, how he helps to facilitate Mertens in Serie, and how he's just a presence there that just makes things happen for the other attacking midfielders is very important. So Gattuso and Napoli, no. You can already see how much of a difference he has made in our team and how our team play. So I would definitely, because this is obviously going to be the biggest game that Horsemen has definitely played against Juventus, going up against your boys Cristiano, Dybala, and all those dudes. And also, if I think Pirlo is going for this back four, how well is Homeboy now going to do against Chiellini and Bonucci? But for me, I'm just really excited about what Horsemen can do, what he can bring, what he can provide, and the kind of just how well he can do for Napoli. Because I think for Napoli, they should definitely try and at the very least aim for a top 4 finish this season, because they're good enough to. Because again, the Serie, look, you've been dealing with what? Atalanta, Roma, even Inter. Napoli aren't a million miles away from those dudes. So I definitely wanted to see how, again, Napoli treats this game, because I can think this is early and this won't decide anything, but how Napoli play in this game, specifically the results, will tell us how realistic their prospects can be for this season, because I don't think they even have Europe. They don't have any European football this season. So I think it's just about using Horsemen and about having combinations with Insigne, who I'm not sure whether he's fit or not. Insigne, your boy Mertens, Zielinski, and also a guy who I'm a fan of, your boy Fabian Ruiz as well. So as far as Juventus go, look, they had that sending off against Roma, and this is what I say for Juventus all the way through, and hopefully Pirlo understands this. Cristiano will do Cristiano things. He's going to score. He's going to get those goals. So what is important and what is imperative are what the guys around Cristiano do, is what the players and what the other personnel do. That if those guys can come in and say what's up and be able to assist him, then that'd be good. Because I think if from one angle, Juve will say that we just have this superiority complex over them. And because we know that we are better than them, we can defeat them. But I think Juve have to be dangerous because even if it's only two games, this is already a much better Napoli side than they had last season. Because again, Milik and all those dudes, they just went saying, what's up? So I think for Juve, what they'll definitely want to do is control the game, maintain possession, but also try and actually be a bit more imaginative and inventive in attack and just use Cristiano. And I think for Pirlo, you have to just say to yourself that this is your best player, this is the most dangerous player, and this is your high-tier, high-class goal scorer. So because of that and due to that, I just think it's then important for you to really try and build your team around him. Because what made Real Madrid so good and so potent is they played to Cristiano's strengths. And the way that they played, the way they moved the ball around, the way they attacked was for Cristiano. And I think the issue that Juve had with Sarri was I think if it was down to Sarri, he wouldn't have bought Cristiano because I think Cristiano just does not mesh well with how he wants his attack to play. So it was obviously a culture clash, but he had to play him because he's flipping Cristiano and he's the guy that scores all these goals. So that put him. So if I'm just looking at the game and seeing how the game goes, I still feel Juve will edge this. I feel Juve will edge this, but Napoli will cause them issues. And I just think that they'll edge this because I still don't think Napoli are ready yet to really make that step up. And the team, specifically with Horsemen, they still need to really understand how to play together and really have good chemistry. Because the two games they've played, I think it's against Genoa, I can't remember the other dudes, they're not anywhere near the level of Juventus. And Juventus are just a massive, huge step up. So if I'm predicting the game, seeing how it goes, we might be looking at, I'll say 2-1 to Juventus. 2-1 is a nice 2-1. I think it'll be a closest game. I don't think Juve will smack them up or beat them up or smack on them. I think it'll be a closest game. Juve to win 2-1. I think Cristiano will score again, maybe leaving like a penalty. But what I just want to see Napoli give a good proper fight, and for Napoli to believe they can beat Juve. And for Juventus, I just think that they need to bounce back because even if it's early days, they drew the last game. If they now drop points again and Inter Milan pick up points, then Inter Milan are already making that gap. And even if Inter make that gap, I still am going for Juventus to take this whole thing through. And also look, because people have been saying that this Ramsey dude ain't that hot. And even when Juve bought Ramsey, I was like, Ramsey is good. He's a decent player. But Aaron Ramsey, a Juventus starter, knowing the kinds of players that Juventus have had, is like, I'm not sure whether that is truly or properly legit, man. So yeah, I'm going to ride with a Juventus to get that win 2-1. So the other game that we're popping up with is United against Tottenham, man. So for Man United against Tottenham, here's the thing. A lot of people, and I know a lot of guys out there, they hate Uncle Mo. They hate Uncle Mo and they think Uncle Mo is a complete and utter loser. But your boy is just your boy Vinicius. Shout out to your boy J Spurs. They just bought your boy Vinicius. So I think in them buying Vinicius, that I think just adds and bolsters to the attack. And I think he's just there to be like, all right, if Harry Kane is either tired or is not fit, you can lodge in there. I'll be real with you. If we're looking at both teams, Tottenham should win this. I think Tottenham should win this. But the thing though is that Solskjaer, even last season, I think they said that he managed. I think he did one of amongst the best amongst the top 6. So the issue with Solskjaer's Man United is that Gollum knows how to say what's up to the big teams, but it's the small teams like a Crystal Palace and Brighton where he struggles. And because this is like a league table, you're never going to win the league or come top 3 because it's about how you do against all teams that you play. It's not how well you do it in 12 games. It's how well you do it in 38 games. I still need to see beast mode. Beast mode is needed. But I just think for Tottenham, coming off of that win against your boys Chelsea, I think Mourinho will just say to his guys that, look, this United team, they're struggling under Solskjaer. So as long as we don't make any defensive mistakes and we take our chances, because we will have chances against that defense, against this team that isn't functioning well, we will have our chances. So he'll just stress the guys that keep your shape, keep your structure, take those flipping damn chances. Just take those flipping damn chances, and then we can perhaps do something. So I'm not sure whether he'll play Vinicius in this game, the guy that they got. I don't know much about the dude, but you can just see that, with there's Vinicius. Is it is it Jetson dude, the other dude? A little bit of a Portuguese, Brazilian kind of thing going. And look, if a guy is Brazilian, my ears are okay. What? A Brazilian striker, Vinicius. Okay, let's see what's up. So with regards to your boys, Man United, look, I say United will raise their game. This will be the first game that United play really well this season, because it's Tottenham. It's a big game, and I think that they will just know to raise their level for this game specifically. And I think that it's like a personal vendetta. Guys like Martial, Pogba, and so forth, they're like, we're playing against Mourinho. All right, bet. Let's ride through. So how I see the game going, it's going to be pretty tight. Tottenham will have their chances. United will have their chances. I'm not sure whether Tottenham will take their chances. And I just feel that as close as the game is, again, I'm seeing like a 2-1 United. Closest game, but I'm seeing perhaps United sort of edging the game. It'd be funny if your boy Pogba scores. But I think, you may see like a Rashford, Martial G up, and maybe Kane says what's up for Tottenham, But again, look, man, I mean, if we're looking at both of these teams and seeing how they're doing this season, for Tottenham, because I said Tottenham come fourth. I said Tottenham would come fourth this season. But with the fixture pile up, Carabao Cup and all these things, I'm like, and also how well Arsenal are doing, because now Arsenal are now saying what's up themselves as well. So I'm like, top will they say what's up? And as for United, be clear here, I am not a United hater. I'm not here to hate on United. All I'm saying is that with the extremely bad transfer business that has been done, with the transfer window closing, and the fact that people forget is that you keep focusing on him being a legend and what he's done for the club, because it's almost similar to Lampard. But it's similar to Lampard in the case of, it doesn't matter what he did as a player. It doesn't matter how much of a legend he was as a player for United. Judge him as a manager and as a coach. And ask any United fan, do you truly believe that Solskjaer is going to win you trophies? Do you believe that he has the managerial ability and the coaching ability to win this team trophies? That's what I'm saying. But look, for me, I just feel that United will win this game because they will raise their game. But my issue is that if United then beat Tottenham, what are they now going to do against the Southampton? What are they now going to do against the Leeds and all these other teams? Will they be able to maintain their consistency? And for Tottenham, look, because I think Son is injured. So I think with Son injured, might be proved to be problematic. But Tottenham have the players to win this game. And I think if Tottenham are focused, they're concentrated, they show their willingness to fight and to win this game, because both sides have had kind of like uneven starts to the season. Because Tottenham, they were horrible against Everton. Everton just pimp slapped them. Second game, horrible in the first half, did well in the second half. Another game, they should have won, but last minute penalty. For United, they've not played well in both of the games. They're huffed and puffed, but they've not yet gotten into the groove. So it's still early days. But I'm still going to ride with a United to do 2-1, because I can just see United winning this game. Specifically because it's United Tottenham and it's a big, massive game. But the thing is about this is about looking at the long game. It's not just about, look how well we did in this game. How well do you now do in games moving forward? So guys, those are the two previews there that I've done. And now, guys, time to answer your beautiful, lovely, amazing questions. And a Football Hot stream isn't a stream unless we have a great man, just besting in here. I feel great because Neymar can start pad in Group H. My goats. So just besting, you would rather your so-called goat. So you're saying to me that you would rather that your so-called goat, who doesn't have a Copa America or a World Cup, would start pad rather than win the CL. So your satisfaction is that he just gets loads of goals. So your satisfaction isn't that, oh, okay, go win the CL. I think that is sad, man. Ansu Fati played 35 games for Barcelona and shot 16 times with 11 goals at 17 years old. Bro, I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to say too much, but all I'm saying is what this kid is doing is amazing. This kid is just doing truly, truly amazing things. Truly, truly wonderful things. And just how he's just taking his football to the next level, I just find truly outstanding. But my thing is, let's chill. Let's chill. Let's just wait and let's see 10 games, 15 games, 20 games. Let's see what he does in the CL. Because the worst thing is, which is what they did with Rooney, always the white Pele. Remember what they did with, what's the name of that kid, Ghanaian kid from America? The name is at the tip of my tongue. And they apparently called him like the next Pele. He was like, I think, was he Canadian or American? That dude. So, because we definitely always live in the world of overhyping, and everybody is desperate to see like the next Messi, the next Dino. I guess, okay, look, wow. For me, like, look, let him just keep playing, keep doing the work. And I think Koeman is doing the right thing where I'm not going to put pressure on the kid, okay? Because Griezmann, you have to show up. Coutinho, Messi, you are the older guys. You're the more experienced dudes. You should be shouldering the blame. Fati should not have any pressure whatsoever on this team as a 17-year-old. But those stats are crazy. So from Yasser's side, man, I have never had belief in anything more than Ole. Only thing I have more belief in is Allah. It's that simple. Ole is the best manager for my club. But aside, all I want to know is that what gives you, and I'm genuinely curious, what gives you so much belief and so much hope in Solskjaer? What has he done for you to back him? Like, apart from coming third, or really third, fourth equal, because the same points in Chelsea, apart from coming third, what has he done for you to say, this is the man to win trophies, unless you don't want to win trophies? Barca vs Sevilla's predictions. So they're playing Sevilla this thing. Let me check this up. Man, there's so many games. So you have Juve, Napoli, 7:45, Barca, Sevilla, 8 p.m. Man. And by the way, Sunday is my day. Sunday is your boy's birthday. So I want only good things. Only good vibes on Sunday. I only want good, positive vibes on Sunday for your boy's day of birth. My day of birth, man. Give me those good vibes, man. So Barcelona against Sevilla. So here's my thoughts on that one right there, man. I think that Sevilla impressed me. And I think that Lopetegui has definitely shown a lot of people that, guys, I'm that dude. And I'm a good manager. And I think that how well they played against Inter in the Europa League final and how well they played against Bayern Munich in Super Cup final show that these guys are those dudes. So, wait, let me just check again. So Barca are at home. So at the Camp Nou. I think this is going to be a very close game. But again, similar to what I said about Juve and Inter, I think Barca will always have that edge, specifically with Messi and so forth, because Sevilla are an attacking team. And them being an attacking team and how big the Camp Nou pitch is, I just think the transitions of Barcelona are going to be quite deadly for Sevilla. But at the same time, Sevilla will say to themselves that, we are actually a better team than we were last season. I think that Sevilla have definitely grown. So if they get that ball to Jesus Navas and Ocampos in dangerous areas, and when they now counter, they can really attack the key spaces and force your boy PK into difficult challenges, then they could say, what's up? Because remember, Longley is suspended because he got sent off in the previous game. So I see, basically, this is going to be a very good game. And I think it's going to be like back and forth. Sevilla counter, Barca counter, Sevilla counter, Barca counter. I think there's just going to be a nice, good opportunity. So PK will have to do a lot of defending, a serious lot of defending. And I think Busquets, his position will have to be top level. But Ansu Fati is on one man. And I like the balance of this team. So for me, I think this is great for us to see where this Barcelona team are at, because really their big test is, of course, Real Madrid and Atletico. But Sevilla, look, they came fourth last season. So this is definitely one of the better teams that they will play. And you see, Barcelona have beaten up Sevilla in the past, specifically at Camp Nou. It's only Sevilla where they've slightly struggled, but at Camp Nou, Barcelona have been able to say what's up to them. But I just think that new manager, new personnel, kind of new path and so forth, it might be slightly different, but I still feel I'm going to give the edge to Barcelona, and I'm feeling a 3-1. I'm feeling a 3-1 in this. I think that as much as Sevilla will want to get at them, I'm liking the shape of this Barca side, specifically the role that Coutinho is playing. And I think that on the transitions and on the counters, I think the Coutinho, Messi, Fati combination, I think they'll get that. And I just think that's the quality, because Sevilla will get a chance, but I just think the quality of Barcelona, the finishing of them, I think it's being superior to Sevilla. Barcelona will make their chances count. Sevilla won't make their chances count. But yeah, no, that's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game. But look, man, Fati is on one. But as much as we're looking at what Fati is doing, I see Messi will be Messi. But something still tells me that with Messi, it's like, because I'm just looking at Messi's body language, and even if he says that, yo, bro, I'm still for this, I'm still in this, I still get a small feeling, just very faint feeling, that he still seems slightly detached from everything. So where it's like, okay, is he really fully with this or not? So I don't know. I don't. It's just a sixth sense thing. But look, Coutinho has been pretty good in these games. Both of these games he's been pretty good, and I think that Coutinho will be massively important, because where he picks up the ball on the counter, specifically if they're on an overload, Coutinho is going to be key in him bringing up the ball, saying what's up, and really giving those passes to those dudes, man. So, but I'm sticking with Barca just having better players, looking good so far in these two games. It's been at the Camp Nou. I'm going to stick with a 3-1. 3-1 to them dudes. 3-1 to Barcelona. 3-1 to Barcelona. All right, man. What else are you guys saying? Oh, did you see the Champions League opening round schedules? You see, I was trying to view this, but Google doesn't want to show me any of this stuff. Here we go. So, 20th of October is what we have. So, on the 20th of October, we have Zenit Club, Juventus Dynamo Kiev, PSG Man United on the 20th. Barcelona against Ferencváros, which is in a Hungarian team. Guys, chill, relax. Ferencváros, I never heard of them. They're a Hungarian team. Shout out to my Hungarian people out there. Ooh! Chelsea Sevilla. Okay. So Chelsea Sevilla, 20th of October. Okay. And then 21st of October, we have so Bayern Atletico, 21st of October, Real Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Mönchengladbach, Man City, FC Porto, Ajax Liverpool. That's going to be good. So obviously, because I try and watch 2 games, so I definitely have to watch Chelsea Sevilla. So yeah, it's going to be Chelsea Sevilla and PSG United. Then I have to catch highlights of the other games. And for the 21st of October, definitely Bayern Atletico, and then Ajax Liverpool. Yeah. Okay. Not bad, man. Not bad. Because I said again, man, that's going to be a tight race for the top. That Bayern group, man. That's going to be a tight game for the top. Um, all right, that's what they're saying. El Dio tested positive for COVID-19. Feel sorry for him. Maybe others will test positive in coming weeks as well. Not really. You know, and see, I don't know why people keep making it say, "Oh, tested positive." No, why do people? It's not news. What is news is tested positive and you're really unwell and you're in a hospital. There is going to come a stage where everybody will have to have had this COVID thing. Everyone just has to because it's been around for so long. Everyone either has already had it or they will have it. The real news, the real danger is if you have it and you're gravely sick. That's when it's news. No football player who's had it has become gravely ill. So for me, it's not news. I'm like, okay, he's going to have it. So will several other people. So I don't understand or see why it's major news, What do you think Dembele should do? Mr. Beston, man. You've got to take that United move, man. You have to. Because I'm not sure whether he has a real place in this Barcelona side. And Koeman may be trying to get more players in. And I just feel that the Premier League and United will suit him. Because especially with the amount of freedom that he will be given under Koeman, I think it'll be a good move. So if I was him, I'm like, yeah, it's worth the move to take. It's worth the move to take. So I'll say to him, you know what, take that move. Take that move. It's definitely worth the dip for Man United. And then please just stay fit. Just stay fit. It's as simple as that. Just stay fit. Is CL with fans? Well, they said they wouldn't try and bring fans in because remember, Homeboy brought fans in for the Super Cup. And my thing is this, look. Let me ask you guys this. Does anybody, genuinely speaking, miss the fans? Because, yeah, fans are cool because the atmosphere is cool and everything. But, guys, don't get it twisted. We watch football for... you see, the reason why we watch football is mainly for the players. Because we love this sport and we're watching it for the players. We don't watch it for the fans. So the fans not being there is not really that much of a big issue. And from Lost Leston, we don't forget Coutinho insult. Apology vid. Just Beston, you loser. I am not giving an apology vid. Since it's not happening. So screw you. Well done for what he's done. Well done for the stats he has this season. It's been 2 games. 2 games. I am not just giving him a dub based off of 2 games. That is not happening. You hear me? That is not happening. When it's only based off 2 games, it's not happening. No way, no how. No way, Jose. No way, no how. So relax. Well done for Coutinho. Let's now see whether you can do it for the rest of the season. Do you think Pep Lep will start Diaz versus Leeds? I think he will. I think especially based off of what's happened in the previous game, I think he will. And my thing about this is that I think this is what... I don't know who was it. Was it? But it was someone from ESPN FC. And he said that, Pep, just get a proper defender. Get a guy who is a through-and-through defender because Pep is obsessed with defenders who can play from the back and pass the ball, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. If I'm getting a central defender, the first thing I care about is, do you know how to position, how to read the game, how to be composed, how to tackle? Before we even discuss anything, can you do all these things well? Then, I would like it if you can pass the ball. It's almost as if, let's say you're playing Football Manager. When I'm looking for a central back or anything, the first attributes I click on is positioning, then tackling, And then I look at passing. And then when it now gives me the results, the first thing I'm looking at is, okay, I need tackling to be at least 15. I need position to at least be 15. If passing is 12 or 13, okay, that's cool. But tackling and positioning has to be 15 at the very least. And aerial has to be at least 14, 15 as well. So I hope that Diaz helps this to defense, because Pep is very stubborn. And which is why I've always said that I respect Klopp more than Pep, because Klopp realized that I've got to change. I've got to change my ways, and I've got to evolve as a manager. And Pep has not evolved as a manager. He is still stuck in a very particular kind of mindset and philosophy. And that is not the very nature of a manager, is to be able to chop and change. Okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, I can do things. So if you can't do those various things, then what's the point? All right, let's just see. Just Beston, thank you for the super chats, dear sir. But not thank you for what kind of bull crap will come out of your mouth. People are underestimating Everton title challengers. Just Beston, I'm sorry to break it to you, but Everton have done well this season. They've done superbly well, and I am proud of James Rodriguez. And I feel that you guys need to owe me an apology, because you all said that James was finished, and James is reminding you that I am quality, and maybe Zidane and Real Madrid should have had more faith in me. They're not sniffing the title. They're coming nowhere near the title. They're not even going to come top 4. The highest they will finish is 6th, which will be great, but they're not finishing any higher than 6th. Because, just personally, in case you don't know, this is a 38-game season. I don't know where you got 2 or 3 games. This is a 38-game season. That's how it rolls. 38 flipping games, man. So, yeah. I don't play Fantasy League, man, by the way. So, when are you gonna start a cooking channel? Because whenever I see your CL draw videos, I get so damn hungry. Look, man, I may go into in depth on my other channel, Half Up Sorts. Check it out. I may go in depth on that. But look, it's about timing, man. Like, see, these days I'm so busy with stuff. I've had like noodles for the past 2-3 days. Actually, I cooked some beans, man, because I'm watching. Because I cook some beans, some stew, like something. C'est magnifique. So. But don't worry, man. I will give you some of that cooking loveliness, man. Real Madrid bought Hazard for 160. They must sue Chelsea for buying the wrong Hazard. Relax. Torgan Hazard will always be little bro. He'll always be little bro. Relax. Please give him this season. It looks bad. It looks really bad. It's not looking great. And I fully 100% understand anyone that says this is a flop and perhaps one of the biggest wastes of money in transfer history. And it doesn't look good, because it just seems as if this guy's going to be injured game to game. But guys, I just want you to please have faith on your boy. Just have faith in your boy. So let's have faith in your boy and believe in him. Please believe in him. That's all I ask. Because if he doesn't perform this season, he's on this pitch this season, then I think that Zad, as we know it, is finished. 100%. Zad, as we know it, will be finished if he does not perform this season. And I keep reminding people that, forget what I've said. Everyone knows that if you put your bias aside, when we see Zad play at the highest level, he's amazing to watch. He's just an amazing football player to watch. So we are being robbed off of seeing one of the best players in the world truly play at the highest level. So as football fans, we've been robbed. And it hurts me because I was excited to see Zidane take over the world because I truly believe in him. I believe in him and I know how good this guy is. So it is extremely sad, very unfortunate that this guy has not performed well. He's been injured and so forth. But people, you see, this is what we need. Have hope. Have hope. What are we without hope? What are we without hope? Wesley, please reconsider putting Coutinho tier 1 if he plays like this all season. He's so damn good. But this is what I've said. 2 games he's looked good. It's a 38-game season. And he also needs to see what's up in the CL. So, I don't believe Coutinho can have an amazing season. I just don't, because he's been in the game so long and so forth that I think he is a guy that can give you 10 to 12 games a season, but he will have that lull where he isn't very good. So, but let's just see what he does. Let's see what he does, because look, man, I've never said Coutinho is crap. I've never said the guy is crap, and I think when you saw what he did at that World Cup in 2018, even at the Copa America, you definitely saw a guy who he has talent. The talent is there. But my challenge for Coutinho is, can you do it consistently for an entire season? I get it. I'm a moments merchant. And for me, I'll always put moments over consistency because I think consistency is overrated. Okay? It's about what you do in high pressure moments. So if Coutinho can score like the winning goal in the quarterfinal for them to go through, that'll be great. But I have my doubts. For as far as Coutinho having an amazing season, man. All right, what do you guys say, man? Give me those good questions, man. Give me those good questions. All right, give me those good questions, man. Give me those good questions. We're doing an hour of this, man. We've got an hour more. We'll go about 20 minutes more of this. When will Bill play? I mean, this guy has still been injured, because that is what we're waiting for, man. Let me see news. Yeah, there's still nothing about when he's going to be back from injury. See, Gareth Bale injury. Promising injury operates. Yeah, no, look, I mean, because I think he's got a knee injury. So I think because he's got a knee injury, it's going to obviously take him a while before he really gets back. So it might be a few weeks. But as I said again, we will know what this Tottenham team can do once Bale is back in this team. So once Bale is back in this team, then we'll know what these guys can do and whether these guys can say what's up or not, man. So that's my thing. Prime Pogba or Prime Etso? You know I love Drogba. You know I love Drogba. Drogba is my dude. Drogba is the guy that I love. Drogba is my main man. Pick Etso was not a joke. Pick Etso. I rate Pick Etso very highly. As far as a striker, Pick Etso is better than a lot of strikers of his generation and of his era. Just based on just pure striking, he's better. And for me, Drogba and Etso is because for me, because whenever people said Drogba and Henry, I said Henry is the better player, but Drogba is more clutch. And because Drogba is more clutch, I'm going to take Drogba. So in this situation here, Etso is the better player. In terms of clutch, and I'm saying Drogba is one of the most clutch guys out there, Etso is very clutch. Etso is clutch as well. So if I'm looking at these two, it might have to roll with Pick Etso, man. As much as it pains me, because Pick Drogba was different. I mean, as I say, Drogba scored the most clutch goal in football history. The most clutch goal in football history. It's crazy. On this point, Because I just filmed a Horseman member vid of Pirlo, and I might even post clips. You losers. You tried to make me debate Javi and Pirlo. Because we're not debating their teams. It's individual upon individual. You losers. You sick, good-for-nothing bricks. You airheads. You mindless numbskulls. You really tried to make me say, oh, Javi, Pirlo. Pirlo is different class to Javi. I respect Javi. Javi is a system merchant. A great system merchant, an amazing system merchant. He's a system merchant. Have you seen Pirlo's dribbling? His ball control? His passes? His pass range? Never ever put Javi in the same sentence as Pirlo. Don't you dare do that anymore. I told you. I'm not listening to you dudes. I'm not listening to you dudes, man. Sickos. HH. But you know what? I want to, do like my whole English thing. So I want to do that. So this is from King's Hill. Hudson-Odoi to Bayern. Your thoughts on the move, and with Sane and Gnabry there. Isn't that a risky move to go there? Well, he's gonna, as I said on my video, homeboy isn't playing when there are injuries. So, what chance does he have when Ziyech and people come back? Bayern Munich the fact that Bayern Munich have come out to try to buy him means they want him. Nothing Lampard has done says to me that Lampard wants Hudson-Odoi. But by Hansi Flick saying, I want you, I want to buy you, means that Hansi Flick obviously appreciates Hudson-Odoi more than Lampard. So for Hudson-Odoi, 100% take the move. Sane is injured currently. And what you now have are guys who can now play in two positions each. So Sane, Gnabry, Coman, and now Hudson-Odoi. Bayern Munich are going to play at least 40 to 50 games a season. Hudson-Odoi is going to have game time. Because, as I said again, he'll easily be subbed on. If there are injuries, he will definitely play. Lampard played Mount out wide, while Hudson-Odoi was fully fit on the bench. That alone is enough reason for him to say, you know what, I'm out. All right. From Armchair Critic, don't draw hate towards two legends. Both are elite. But no. They are both elite, but I love comparisons because I'm not one of those guys that say, oh well, they're both good. I don't want to compare both of them now. I don't give a damn. Pick one. I might pick his peak. Etso. That's what I'm picking. So you see, this was that from this loser man. HH, you're a brick for saying that. Javi, several greater than signs to use in mathematics. Pirlo times 3. Well, you're a moron. You're a moron because I'm not comparing teams. It's player versus player. It's not comparing teams. It's player versus player. It's not comparing trophies or accolades. It's player versus player. Does Javi win any of those trophies without Iniesta? Heck no. You can't mention Javi without mentioning Iniesta. Okay, Javi owes all his trophies to Iniesta. Because without Iniesta, Javi ain't winning any of those trophies. And that's facts. And that's on God. So Pirlo, if you watch Pirlo and you watch Javi, there is no comparison. Pirlo is easily the better player. Shout out to your main man, Dan Jones Ortega. Hey, what happened to Pirlo in the 2005 CL final? That happened. That happened. But how does that make him a worse player? It's like, look at R9 in the 98 World Cup final. Look at Zidane in the group stage. No, look at Zidane in the Euros 04. Guys, players have bad games. it is what it is. It is what it is. What was Javi doing all those years before Pep came over in '09? He was warming to the flipping French. So player versus player, there's no comparison. Player versus player, there is no comparison, man. Now this is harsh. Javi is an improved Henderson. That's nah, no. Don't, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. From armchair critic who says you've got the goal to rank Zidane above R9 and Messi. So, as I said again, Zidane is greater than both of them, not better. I repeat myself. The best player I've ever seen is R9. Zidane is greater than both because Zidane said what's up internationally and at club. R9, it's happening for him at club, unfortunately, and so forth. It is what it is. Messi is an international flop. So those are two different things. From Nimit Patel, peak Cannibal or peak Lewandowski? It's a good question. Peak Cannibal was alright. Peak Cannibal was alright. But keeping it real with you, keeping it all the way a stack. Peak Lewandowski was this is tough. But I'm going to pick one because I'm not a pussy kind. I can't pick one. I'm going to roll with I'll have to say peak Cannibal. Yeah, the peak Cannibal. Lewandowski is more consistent, but at their very best, peak Cannibal was he was quite outstanding, man. He was quite outstanding. Put some respect on Zidane's name, by the way. So, all right, what are you guys saying? Look at this, guys. Henderson is better than De Bruyne, Pogba, and Bruno combined. Bro, no. Henderson is high. But the only people that rate Henderson are Liverpool fans. I don't think there's any fans outside of Liverpool who rate Henderson, So they don't. BBC or MSN? Let me because this is a tricky one, but I'll tell you how I'm going to attack this. MSN, that is the most unstoppable frontline that we've ever seen, because MSN was peakish Neymar, peak Cannibal, and Messi has been at his peak for the last 6 years. BBC gave you 3 CLs in a row, and they gave you 4 out of 5 CLs. 4 CLs in 5 years. Because I say, MSN, if you were so good, why didn't you defend your title? If you were this great front trio, why did you lose to Atletico and Simeone, a team that Real Madrid beat in the final? So how good was that MSN really if they couldn't even defend the flipping title? And are they better than BBC when BBC said what's up 3 times in the 3 CLs in a row? So like for like, you have to say MSN, but MSN didn't defend their title. So, explain how is Zidane greater than Messi? Put very simply, Zidane has a Champions League, a Euros, and a World Cup. Zidane has scored in a Champions League final and in a World Cup final. He has performed at a World Cup, at a Euros, and at the Champions League, been successful in all 3 competitions. Messi has done nothing in the Copa America, and Messi done nothing at the World Cup. So how the hell can Messi be greater when he's been an international flop? To be seen as the GOAT, I need to see greatness club-wise, international-wise. Messi, you have no World Cup for Argentina, you have no Copa America. Cristiano, you owe your Euro to Eder. Say his name. Speak it. Eder scored the winning goal for Portugal. Without Eder, do they win? Do they win? So why isn't Eder's name said? See, because I'm the truth sayer. See, for me, I give you the uncomfortable truth. The uncomfortable truth that you don't know because you want to protect your goats. You want your goats to be good. You only want to hear good things about your goats. Well, no, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the dude who exposes your goats. Because I'm the dude who tells the flipping truth. Because you want to be like, oh, my goats are so good. It was amazing. And you see these losers, these 8-year-old pricks, these 8-year-old pieces of crap who are like, oh, Messi's so great. Oh, look at Messi's scored another goal because what he starts parts against Elche. Oh, look what Cristiano done against what? Pescara. Get me that World Cup, or I don't want to hear about your bum-ass, useless failures of goats. Zidane will always be greater than your goats because your goats are international flops. They're international failures, okay? I don't want you to put them in the same sentence as your Horseman. Don't you dare put Messi in the same sentence as Zidane. Don't you dare put Christian Simpson as Zidane. Don't you dare, just Besson, you prick. Don't you dare put that loser Neymar into the same sentence as Zidane. Zidane is a great. He's a horseman. Let those losers get me a World Cup, then we can talk. How dare you even bring Zidane's name when your guys don't have a World Cup? Oh, but they've broken the goal scoring record. He's scored 100 international goals. Shut up! Get the heck out of here! The heck? Sick of this, man. Leave my goats alone. Leave the horsemen alone. It is a hallowed status to be a horseman. It's not easy to be a horseman. It's not easy to be a horseman. Messi. Messi. Tell you, man. Guy's sick, man. What's this guy saying now? Oh, there we have Sean Walsh. Thank you for the super chat, Sean Walsh. From Sean Walsh, thank you for the super chat, yes, sir. That was not BBC alone. Laugh out loud. Emerson did not have Madrid's caliber of midfielders. Emerson is a much better trio, not even close. Well, Sean, my dear friend, my Los Angeles amigo, shout out to the Lakers out there who have cheated to get my meat. And Sean, my dear friend, Walsh! Just put it very simply. If they were so good, just answer me this very simple question. Just answer me this very simple question, Sean. If they were so good, why didn't they defend their CL title? Why? Give me a reason. Tell me the right chance. If you were so money, if you were so clutch, why didn't you defend your title? What was that? Sure, I can't hear you. Easy. I can't hear you. I can't give you the dub if you can't defend your title. I can't. Man for man, I think they're better. Because I see them as the most unstoppable friend that we've ever had. But BBC said what's up 3 times. He said what's up 3 times. And let's keep it real. I know that midfield was money. But Bale scored a bicycle kicking in the CL final. We saw the amount of goals that Cristiano scored. And Benzema played an important role. So tell me, love isn't true. It's just something that we do. Tell me. Guys, shout out to Maradona, man. What's going on? What's on that Maradona track? Um, substitute for love. Substitute for love. Also, Ray of Lights, man. Tell me love isn't true, it's just something that we do. Okay, let's see. Uh Guys, look, man, ask some proper questions, man. Ask some proper questions, man. You absolute losers, man. Just best, I don't want to read anything you've sent, you asshole. Um, just you see, this is why I don't want to read this guy's crap, man. Just best say thoughts on Trump testing positive for COVID. Bro, go to my other channel, man. I've said it. I said it on my other channel. Half Hope Sorts. Okay? Go to Half Hope Sorts. I said it on my other blooming channel. Okay? It is what it is. Everyone is going to get COVID. At the end of the day. What's it called? Like a virgin. Like a virgin. Look, Maradona has some tracks, man. She has some tracks. Easy. Let's not be racist up in here, man. She has some tracks. And that's White Chick has some tracks, man. Shout out to my Caucasian amiga. My Caucasian amiga, man. Trust me, guys. Real of Life, man. That was a good album. Tell me love isn't true. It's just nothing. HH, if Uncle Mo wins the Europa League with Spurs, would that rebuild his reputation? Darian, what reputation does he have to rebuild? You see, people say, oh, 2010 was so long ago. 2010 was so long ago. Oh, shut up. Shut up. The disrespect people have for Mourinho makes me sick. Makes me sick. This guy gives you box office. He's funny. He's charismatic. He's warm. He's nice. He gives you great interviews. And you losers still have the cheek to bring that piece of crap failure Pep in his face. Darian, he doesn't have to rebuild anything. Nothing has to rebuild. His legacy is done. Treble for Inter. Gave Chelsea that first Premier League title. Was robbed of another CL by Liverpool's cheating in 05. Said what's up to FC Porto in the CL. His money, his reputation is set in stone. Set in stone. Guys, what's it called? Jack Daniels, man, cut the check. Cut the check. I've been giving you free advertising. Cut the check. Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey. Cut the flipping check. All right, what are you guys saying? What do you guys say, man? HH, if Zidane shows up for Belgium in the Euros, would that make up for his food coma? Of course it would. I mean, if Zidane leads those Belgian waffles and Belgian chocolates to a win, it will greatly make up for yeah, I mean, 100%. It would 100% make up for his food coma. But he still has the season. Okay, we cannot yet give up on your boy. Let's not do it. Let's still have faith. We must still keep the faith on your boy Den. Keep the faith on your boy Denzad. Keep the faith on your boy Denzad, because your boy Denzad can still say what's up. Your boy Denzad can still say what's up. So please give the faith. So, bro, I gave my thoughts on this. Is that why is this news? It is only news if he gets COVID and he's feeling unwell. At a point, the majority of people on this planet are going to get COVID. Although, shout outs to the NBA. In this bubble they've been in, hardly anybody has gotten COVID. Now, that's a bit more difficult to do, but would it have been advisable? It's just that you're dealing with so many more players. I was like, could you create a bubble kind of scenario in the Premier League? Difficult. But especially with traveling, moving around, and so forth, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. So, obviously, I wish him well and a recovery, but 99 point, I think pretty much everybody who's gotten COVID, every football player who's gotten COVID has recovered, thankfully. So, it is what it is. From your guy Eddie02, shout out to your boy Yo-Yo. First time watcher, gotta say you're proper funny. Hey man, look man, you see, I'm just here to entertain the people right there, keep people happy and so forth. And whenever people insult the Horsemen or insult R9, um, I get emotional because I do get emotional when I protect my people. But I'm happy that's you are entertained. I'm happy. From Tudare 1 to 3. Is Zidane wrong for selling Reguilon, Hakimi, and Bale? Let me deal with all three of those. Let's first deal with Reguilon. I believe Reguilon is a left back. Marcelo and Ferland Mendy, I think he can afford to sell him because I think as long as you have two quality left backs, I think you're fine. Hakimi, that was a mistake. Dani Carvajal is going to be now out for 2 months. Knee ligaments. And they don't have another good quality right back in his place. If they had Hakimi could easily slot in there and say, what's up? Hakimi is not as good as Dani Carvajal, but Hakimi is still very, very good. And Hakimi has the right mindset and to say what's up in your boys Zizou's team. Bale. Beast mode. I understand Zidane's point of view. I understand. I get it. I fully understand. I fully understand his point of view. But my thing is, Bale is one of those guys where you just never know when he'll say what's up. You never know when he's going to say what's up. So I get it. Reguilon, 100%. Hakimi, no, that's a bad move. Bale, I understand, but he shall still have kept him. Guys, remember to subscribe. If you're here, like the video, subscribe. Like the video, subscribe. Like the video, subscribe. Hit the sub button. Road to 20,000. Road to 20,000. Road to 20,000. Road to 20,000. Road to 20. I try to Talk Tactics and the Football Dog. I'm also subscribe to those few things there as well. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, bam. What do you guys say? What do you guys say, man? Why don't you mention the fact that Zidane lost 2 back-to-back CLs as a favorite with Juve and headbutted a player on a football pitch? Cannibal, Suarez is cannibal. Well, Zidane doesn't get called names. Does the cannibal have a World Cup? Is the cannibal considered one of the greatest players of all time? He headbutted someone in the chest because of what Materazzi said about his family. If someone insulted my family the way Materazzi did, I'll do the same thing. Screw a flipping final. Cannibal was trying to eat people for no reason other than he was hungry. Okay, that's it. Nobody called him names. Nobody insulted him. Because he was frustrated, he tried to eat someone. He tried to eat Kelly's shoulder. Do you know how sick that is? Do you know how deranged that is where you're now fearing for your flesh because a guy may try to eat your flesh off? 2 back-to-back CLs, the good outweighs the bad. The good outweighs the bad. Because all those things that you saw me, did you see that goal he scored in the CL final? Your goat could never. 2 goals in a World Cup final. Your goat could never. His impact on the game, your goat will never. He is a horseman. And I don't want to hear any pieces of crap losers mentioned in the same sentence as your boy Zizou. Please, have some respect. Have some respect. Please, don't mention any useless people in the vicinity of your boy Zizou. How dare you guys? Have some respect. Guys, we're talking about Zizou. We're talking about Zizou. Okay, respect. He's a horseman. He's a horseman. Please. Please. The heck? Let's just see, man. Don't be a break. Comes the question: where did Chelsea finish in the CL this season? Look, that's a great question. You see, thing about this, Dan, is that what we're trying to live. Let's just start there. We're just trying to live. We're just trying to live. It's easy. We're just trying to live. So the thing about this is that let's just get to that group. Let's just get to that group. How far they get in the CL this season? It's about hope. It's about hope and it's about living. It's about being true to yourself. True to yourself, about hope, and about respecting other people. Because if we respect other people, then as a society and as a race, we can move together as one. We need to respect each other and love one another. Love, love. I'm preaching love. I'm preaching positivity. So to answer your question, love, positivity, grace, and acceptance is what will push us forth. So hopefully that's answered your question, dear Sire, man. Hopefully that did, but Issues, what would happen if Nigeria reached the World Cup final, man? Look, man, it is my lifelong dream because I've always said that I would cheat to win a World Cup. 100%. I would cheat and I would dope to win a World Cup easily. Like there are very few greater achievements in life than winning a World Cup. So I don't think I could emotionally handle watching Nigeria in a World Cup final. I couldn't. And I had to change. I had to, because I told you this, one of the saddest moments in my entire life was Nigeria, Denmark, France 98. I cried. And I said, you know what, HH, you cannot be this emotionally involved because if you are, you will give yourself a heart attack. I cared too much. I said, look, you can still care, but the degree to which I cared would have driven me to having like a health scare. So, yeah, look, man, as in, yeah, basically, I'm not sure that I could watch Nigeria in a World Cup final. Like that would just be, no way. It'd be far too. It'd be far too tough, man. It would be far too tough. Because it's 24 hours straight. Look, guys, just chill, just chill, man. Oh God, man. See, look how Zidane wasn't as consistent as people think. He got owned by Keane and Reyes recipes. What does consistency mean if you don't have a World Cup? I'm sorry, I know it pains you. He's got a World Cup. He's got to go to the World Cup final. So screw your consistency. Because we're so consistent, he scores 50 goals every season. Cool. Keep your bum ass useless consistency trophy. I'm gonna chill out with my World Cup medal. Okay, so for all your consistency, who gives a damn? Do you think history cares about consistency? Because when all is said and done, people are like, oh, Messi, did they ever win the World Cup? No, but they scored. Yeah. Did they ever win the World Cup? Yeah, but they have 5 Champions League. They scored 50 goals each season. Okay, cool. But did they ever win the World Cup? Consistency. They were consistent. They were so consistent. Consistency, man. Consistency. Very consistency. What's this guy? Look at this. You are a nostalgia merchant. No, replace nostalgia with truth. That's what I am. I'm a truth merchant, and people just don't want to admit the truth. That is the thing. And whenever Cristiano or Messi does something, I just remind them that they don't have a World Cup, and then people just get crazy, And my thinking about this is, I know it pains you. I'm the truth merchant. Do you know what it is, guys? This is what I believe. I believe that I was sent here for a reason. Everybody has a reason. There was this dude in school who was sent to piss me off. And he did that very well in school. School sucked, by the way. School is crap, by the way. It is what it is. But I believe I was sent here to teach people about the footballing truth. And I feel that it is my duty and my... it is my duty to keep preaching the truth. And I will be hated. I'll be insulted. I'll be abused. I will be stoned. But I have to keep on that path of truth because no one is going to say it. Because as I look on the internet, all I see are those guys that just want to retweets and likes. And there are people who they want to be friends with the famous people. But you see, I do this for the streets. I do this for the real people. I do this for the streets. And I told you, man, I've been doing this since 2010, since I didn't have a job. Yeah, 2010, I didn't have a job. Relax, chill. I was unemployed. I was going through things. I was in court 3 times. Chill, relax. But it is my duty to tell you guys the real truth, man. Yeah, it should actually produce. Yeah, if I meet Cristiano or Messi, the first thing I will say is, where the hell is your World Cup medal? That's all I'll say. For that, the first thing I'll say to Messi is, donde este ue World Cup medale? Okay, that's all I'll say. Yeah, donde eres Beres la bambina World Cup bambina medalina. US World Cup medalina. That's what I'll say to those guys. And they'll say, oh, no, she. So if you don't have that, as I told you, I can't respect you if you don't have a World Cup. I'm sorry, I can't. Do you know how sick it is? How can you call yourself the GOAT without the World Cup? That's wild. That is wild. Only in today's 2020 world where guys can christen a guy a GOAT without winning the World Cup. That's madness, man. That is absolute madness, and you can't change the rules. You can't change the rules, man. What is it? Don't talk to me, but I say, in my day, you have to be smart to go to uni. These days, they are out on the piss every night. It ain't the same. Look, I don't want to go on a whole spiel about school. I hate school. I've always hated school, and I will continue to hate school. Okay, school is crap, man. So, I know what it is, Copa del Mundo, Mundial, or whatever it's called, man. But look, man, it's my own spin on the language, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know, don't do that, but don't do that. Pirlo has long hair, flowing hair, and I love him too. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, my thing about this is that I'm not entertaining a discussion with Zidane and Messi. Like, I can't. I'm not. See, I can entertain Zidane and Iniesta. Of course, I can, because Iniesta has a World Cup. I can't entertain Zidane, Cristiano, or Zidane, Messi. No, that's disrespectful. That is very disrespectful to Zidane. How am I comparing Zidane to guys who not won the World Cup? That is not. No. When you win the World Cup, then we can have a discussion. Until then, no. And as I've always said, Iniesta, quality player. Zidane is on a whole different level from Iniesta, but whole different level. Iniesta, that World Cup final goal was a tap in. It was a tap in. Okay. Has Iniesta ever scored a volley like Zidane did in a CL final? Has he? No, he's not. So, that's my thing, man. I hated school from day one. The only benefit I see from it is a constant social interaction. That's true, but what if you went to school with a bunch of dickheads? That's the only issue. If you went to school with a bunch of absolute losers who you hate, then it becomes problematic. My school experience was crap. Completely crap. A few good moments, but it was completely crap. It is so bad that whenever I see little kids go to school, I get PTSD. I still have PTSD from school. And do you know how sick it is? I still have nightmares of not going to specific school. I had a nightmare one time that, oh shit, I haven't taken this exam. I'm going to be beat up. So that's my thing, man. HD rate Pio? Yep, I do. I wouldn't rate him as highly as one of the best defenders out there, but his consistency to one side, his quality as a defender, his clutchness, his leadership, his intangibles, that goal he scored against Germany, World Cup semi, that was a big goal. That was a big goal that he scored, because that was a winning goal. I'm giving him that dub. I'm giving him that big dub, man. So that's my thing, man. But look, shout out to, Anybody who enjoys school, man, cool. Oh, come on. Are you any good of a player? I'm a bit injured now, but my thing is that my football is very psychological now. So my football is highly mental. So for me, in terms of just because my thing is my passing and just my understanding of the game is quality, man. So I've got technique. Now, if we play for 10 minutes, you may need to call the ambulance because after 10 minutes, I will collapse. I can't play for longer than 10 minutes because I'll start breathing hard, loss of breath, and then I then go down. So I have to pace myself very carefully. I've got to pace myself very carefully. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the dub, man. TMP. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for supporting your bro, man. Thank you, guys, man. Thank you, guys, man. Because if you're new sub, man, this is the home of football analysis. This is the home of that content crack. The home of that content crack cocaine. Cocaine. Listen to my position was central midfield. That was the position that I played. And guys, I was a damn good central midfielder, man. Guys, I was a through ball specialist. Ask a friend. I was a through ball technique specialist, man. So that was my thing, man. Splash Night, you better be careful there. You're being very slick. You've been very slick with some of the things that you're saying there. You've been very slick with some of the stuff they're saying, man. Even Maradona, who for me is the GOAT, said that you don't need to be the World Cup winner to be the greatest. He's just saying that to be cute. Because Maradona knows deep down that Maradona, he doesn't respect Messi. Because Maradona himself was like, wait a minute. People keep saying Messi is more talented than me. He's better than me. This dude has never scored in a World Cup knockout game. How can you be so talented? In 4 tries, you've never scored in a World Cup knockout game? It makes no sense. It makes no blooming sense. You know, just someone needs to depends on me. Sorry, the reason why Maradona is the GOAT is like, the greatest celebration I've ever seen is Maradona's celebration. Go look it up on YouTube where it's Argentina against who is it? So it's Argentina against Greece. World Cup 1994. Where he's like hilarious, like greatest celebration of all time. Greatest celebration of all time, man. So yeah, I mean, I need to. I've not been able to catch a lot of AC Milan games, but I'll try and watch a few more Milan games because I call him Baby Pirlo. Baby Pirlo and Milan, because he was even good for, it was Brescia, because he was for Brescia. So that was like a nice signature. And look, man, very quietly, man, Milan are just building a crew. They're building a crew. So that's my thing, man. They're building a nice crew. So yeah, I want to try and catch more games from a Milanese, man. Messi has, shout out to your boy Al Maddest, Football Hub member. Thank you, baby. Yo. Messi has the most assists in the World Cup history. His teammates are bricks. There we go again. The blame game. Al Maddest, correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't Messi score like 90 goals in a calendar year? Isn't he a goal scoring phenom? If you realize that your teammates are so-called bricks, why didn't you just score yourself? People keep telling me you're the GOAT. If you're that great, score yourself. Please. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of these excuses, man. I'm tired of these damn excuses. All right, let me just see from someone else. How good is Argentina really? Can you really blame Messi? Don't do that. 2014. And you could even say 2010, but 2010 was like, okay, the 2014. That was Messi's chance because that was a very good team that was excellently coached. So don't focus on 2018. Look at 2014, where you were at your peak, you were at your height of your powers. They got you to that final because you sure as heck didn't do anything in that semi to help them. They got you to a final. Now take us home. Guys, man, sorry, your arguments just aren't very strong. Okay? Your arguments just aren't very strong, man. Woo. Now this is big time. Do you think Fati can take Mbappe's torch? It's early days, man. It's early days. As I said again, Ansu can very easily be a break for the next few games. We have to go easy on the 17-year-old. He's very young. Very young. And what he's doing right now is crazy. It's crazy, man. So I'm going to say no. But Mbappe has to realize that the young kid everyone is talking about is Fati. And Mbappe must also realize that anything that Fati does in La Liga will always be viewed more favorably than anything that he does in Liga. Which is why for Mbappe, if you want people to respect you, either you say what's up in the CL every year, or you've got to move to the big markets of the La Liga, Premier League, Serie, or Bundesliga. But Fati, man, dude is good. But let's relax. Because Fati could very easily be a break in the next few games. So let's not rush. I'm not ready to christen Fati as the next big thing now. I'm not. Because it's still very early days and we still have a whole season to go. We still have a whole season to go. Hey, it should start one, bench one, and sell one. Oh. Why are you doing this to me, man? Why would you ask me such a horrible question? Fuck. Damn it. Let me think. Just give me time to think. Okay. I'm selling Neymar because he gets injured, can't be trusted, and he's never bowled in a World Cup semi or in a World Cup final. I'm benching Zad. I'm starting. Mo, relax. Don't do that. I'm starting Pick Robin. Mo, don't you dare do that. Mo, don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, I've got to. Guys, see, if you push me, there are days where Robin is a horseman. Because for me, that whole Casillas, that final, I don't know, that final, there was something up with that 2010 final. So for me, Robin is a World Cup winner. Guys, let's just keep it right. Robin is a World Cup winner. If we think about it, he really is a World Cup winner. So Robin is like a baby horseman for me. He's like a baby horseman because that was his World Cup. That was his World Cup. First of all, so he basically won that World Cup in 2010, and he was the best player at the World Cup in 2014. So peak Robin is different. Peak Robin is Peak Robin is different. Peak Robin is different, man. So do not mess with Peak Robin, man. Do not mess with Peak Robin. And Zad, he's going to be benched, man. So shout out to Mo, long-time member and so forth. There is no world where you pick Zad over Neymar. Yes, there is. This world called reality. I am picking Zad over Neymar. Mo, we're talking about Zad. Woke up semi? Hello? Woke up semi? Zad. Not Hazard. Zad. Zad is better than Neymar. How influential was Neymar in that MSN? Does Neymar have a Copa America? Does he have a World Cup? Has Neymar ever been voted the best player in a league for a whole season? Zad has. I respect Neymar with everything like that, but now, more you are bugging if you're not putting respect on Zad's name. Put respect on Zad's name, man. Put respect on Zad's name. H, show me Robin's World Cup medal. Oh, it's with Casillas. Who stole it? It was stolen from. It was stolen. Nah, guys, come on, man. That World Cup, come on, you can't. Come on, guys, you can't take that away from Robin. You can't take that based on what he did in that 2010 World Cup. You can't take that based on what he did in 2010 and 2014. That equals it. Oh man. It just I didn't want Holland to win in South Africa because that would have just been awkward with them winning. I just wish they played the World Cup in like a different country because my gosh, all I needed was for Robin just to win a World Cup. That's all I needed. If Robin won the World Cup, man, my agenda would be so good. Do you know how good my agenda would be if Robin just had that World Cup? Oh man, my agenda would be so good, so good, so good. All right, let's just see. No, but people just in all seriousness, man. Wait, what is it? 2007 robbed Messi of a Copa America final goal. What happened in 07? Because I think that isn't that the one that Kaká won with Brazil. Because I can't remember that final. Because I didn't watch that final. So what happened then? How was it robbed? Because that was like Messi was like 19 or 20 back then. So, but guys, no, I get it. Okay, fine. He lost the World Cup. Fine. It is what it is. Spain, they deserved it. Deserved to have it, but it's like okay, he lost. Okay, I mean, what does that now detract from Robin's legacy? Come on, guys, we're talking about Robin. We're talking about Robin, one of the coldest. How many players can you tell me had a better mentality than Robin? Arjen. Okay, put some respect on Arjen's name, please. Please put some respect on Arjen's name. I beg you. H, what are Spain's chances of winning the Euros next year with Thiago, Ansu Fati, Sergio Ramos, and Luis Enrique? My guy, Platini is not a horseman because it doesn't have a World Cup. You need a World Cup to become a horseman. Very simple. And check the website. There are only 5 horsemen. Beckenbauer, R9, Zidane, Maradona, Pele. Spain's chances, for me, if Ansu Fati continues the way that he's going, I can't come out and put them as favorites. But the most talented team is France. But France are not a team to be feared. I think Spain can do good. I think they can compete. But I do feel that they are maybe missing a little something extra for me to say, aha, these guys can now go ahead and win it. For me, I am still looking at France and Portugal. France and Portugal are really the guys that I'm putting there foremost. So forth, to really say what's up. Man, okay. Now I'm seeing people have some Mbappe hates, man. Like, do people have particular hates for guys who won a World Cup? I know what it is, man. No. Ibrahim, I know it's called Aryan, but I'm giving him the HH source. Arjen. So I'm just giving that bit of the HA sauce origin. I'm giving it that extra HA sauce, man. So, but guys, look, as I said again, like I may need to bring another video just to tell you what is to be a horseman. The first requirements of being a horseman is you have to win a World Cup. That is the first thing. So before we even consider you have to win a World Cup, the next thing is how did you impact the game as an individual? Did you have an otherworldly, profound impact, game-changing, altering impact as an individual, as a player? Those are the two main criteria to become a horseman. So, Iniesta has a World Cup, but Iniesta, as an individual, did not impact the game like the five horsemen did. So, it's about the impact within the game. Oh shit! What are we doing here, man? Oh yeah, it's Javi just that. Did I miss a super chat from Homeboy? I don't see whether I've missed anything. All right, I'm good. Let me see what you guys said, man. Best passer between these players: Iniesta, Javi, Cruz. Sorry. Before I even get there, so someone like Iniesta. So Iniesta, he has the World Cup, but Iniesta did not have the kind of profound impact on the game than those five guys did. Now, the closest person to a horseman is Ronaldinho, because Ronaldinho has the World Cup, Ronaldinho has the impact, but it was a tough decision. He really wasn't a main instigator for that 0-2, because that was really about Arnan and your boy Valdo. So 06 was where he had to say what's up. He had the team, and because he didn't say what's up in 06, he's the closest player to being a horseman. And also, you can only be eligible to be a horseman once you retire. Which is why once Neuer retires, we're gonna have a very serious conversation. So, best passer between these players. You see, this is a complex question. The most consistent passer in terms of pass completion is Toni Kroos. His pass completion is insane. Through balls, might be Javi, but in terms of most inventive passer, the most creative passer, Iniesta. So most creative passer, Iniesta. Through balls, Javi. Pass completion, Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. So Toni Kroos. So Ave Maria. What else are you guys saying, man? Is Diego's versus England wonder goal the greatest ever in terms of quality, beauty, and importance? Yeah. I remember in Nigeria, they were showing this like top 100 World Cup goals. It was an amazing program. And it was also number one. I was like, oh. But if you think about it, it's in a World Cup, knockout. And remember, England have always been a very strong defensive team, and that was a strong England team. And for a guy to take the ball from the halfway line and dribble past 6 players, including the keeper, which is why I just say, like, guys, Maradona is a please, I am begging you, please be respectful. Please be respectful. Don't bring any road players when you talk about Maradona. Like, when we talk about Maradona, please have some respect. Please have some respect. Because what Maradona did in 1986, and what he did for Napoli, that's the GOAT. That is the greatest of all time. It is. He is football's GOAT. He's football's GOAT. So it is what it is. Like, there's no argument or anything. Maradona is football's GOAT. But and also the whole hand of God thing, like, look, it is what it is, man. I mean, anyone would do that, so I don't know what the big deal is, man. Do you rate Di Maria this? Look, man, peak Di Maria was something. You see, peak Di Maria. I remember, remember when I said like, if I was in a final or in a big game, I would pick Di Maria over Messi. I still would. Now Messi is overall the better player, but Di Maria was one of those guys, especially at his peak, where he would always perform for the big occasion. Like even look at that goal that he scored in 2018 against France. He always showed up in the big game. And I even remember, from a personal point of view, it was shit. I think it was this England 2012? I don't know whether it was London 2012 or the Brazil 2016, where you saw, where it was Argentina against Nigeria, and I think it was the only Olympic gold medal match final. And Di Maria, yet again, he came in with that clutch goal, man. So Di Maria was the definition of clutch, guys, man. Oh, fuck, I am freaking starving, man. My God, shit. It's been swell. It's been good. So, guys, remember, tomorrow we'll have, I might be joined by forward. So tomorrow we're gonna have what are we gonna have tomorrow? Crystal Palace against Chelsea. Post-match analysis after that game. I might do Leeds City, but Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and again we'll be doing the Juve Napoli game and so forth for the weekend and everything. So stay abreast of things that are happening, guys. Peace out. Stay true, stay real, stay funky, stay sexy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, stay true, and stay real, man. Become a Patreon member. Get access to my blog, get access to exclusive videos, and also get access to the podcast of the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfup to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.